Hi, my name is Joshaye Smith. I am a Wallapai tribal member. I'm from Peach Springs, Arizona. I'm 33 years old and an alcoholic in recovery here at Blue Sage. My addiction started when I was about 13. It started off with alcohol. Growing up and coming from a family of alcoholics, the domestic violence and, everybody just not getting along. I just, decided to and felt that, it was my escape of dealing with, the emotions. And what got worse as time progressed and went on. And, I dropped out of school and, was in and out of jail. I've had numerous accounts, with the tribal law enforcement. Mainly, domestic violence, aggravated assaults, battery, public intoxication. Most of the time, these people that I've hurt and stuff never really did anything to me. I just was always so angry and sad and lonely and not realizing that it was a problem because it was just an everyday thing. It seemed normal to me, and it was what I did, to even go to work or, go take care of court stuff. And, I had to have that drink in order to get me to go do those things. But in the end, it never really fell through because one drink just always led to another. And I tried to commit suicide in March of 2020, and I don't really remember much of it because I was, of course, drunk, and I ended up, in the hospital. And not too long after that, I ended up back in jail. When I got out in October, that's when everything hit me, to where I needed to make a change and I needed to stop. And, especially with the people I was hanging out with and my relationships and stuff. And, I just don't know how to explain it, but it was too much, and I kept saying I was going to get this help. I needed help. And every time, it came to me getting help, I always just ran away. Blue Sage has helped me, a lot. Pastor Kevin was the one who picked me up himself. What do you know? He was parked in front of my house. And I've been here at Blue Sage since November 6, 2020. What I like about Blue Sage is the staff are very supportive, and as well as, the classes. And with, Blue Sage being my actual first, treatment program that I've ever really entered into, they make me feel comfortable, they make me feel welcomed. And my favorite class right now is Wellbriety class, the 12 steps in Wellbriety. And the women's trauma, class with Pastor Kevin. That's one of my favorite classes. But it goes back into, my childhood trauma, and that's a lot to work with, but it's good. There's a lot, still going on right now, especially being fresh in my recovery. But, finding out that I am not alone, and, I have, these opportunities and have, the support of not only the staff, but as well as, some of the clients. And, just especially like it's being somewhere new. I don't know. It's, have my days. But if you're struggling with addiction, get help as soon as you can because life is too precious. I highly recommend Blue Sage because Blue Sage is awesome.